tender moments in songs about desire, grief, vulnerability, and self-discovery, their music invites listeners to join them in the process of personal becoming and the journey towards being seen. So, here to share their original song with you, please give it up for Jamie Irby.
Thank y'all. I'm Jamie. For the people watching on the stream, I am a 5'6" white transgender queer non-binary human. I'm wearing vaguely the colors of the genderqueer flag: green jacket, lilac or lavender shirt, and yeah, reading these two books. I mean, what struck me with both is, right, they're written for a younger audience, and it was just the kind of resource that I really wish I had growing up as a kid, as several people have said. Because I mean, I think what they both embody is this just kind of radical permission, right, to be yourself, to understand what is going on with yourself. And I think about when, you know, people try to ban these kinds of books, they're trying to ban your understanding of yourself. And what does that mean? To say to kids, you can't know who you are. So, you know, I think I'm not a parent, but I get really kind of mother bear protective when people come after trans kids. Yeah, so this book is, or the song is written kind of to a child, to my own inner child. And yeah, I riffed off a few different things from both books, more genderqueer probably, but you know, one was that image that several people have referenced of, you know, the kind of the land between the mountains and the sea. I don't know why that resonates so much in Seattle. But yeah, no, it's a really lovely metaphor and imagery, and that page I think is really powerful. The other is, yeah, this idea of like we don't have to get it right, or that idea that like other people are telling you it's like, oh, what you're doing is wrong. You took off your shirt to swim, it's wrong, and it's like, wait, they're all being silly. I'm just splashing around in the water. What's wrong with me? So that, yeah, kind of, that was another thing. And then there's another thing, I hope I'm not cheating here by like, this idea from another book really like kept coming up as I was reading genderqueer, but Robert Jones Jr. wrote the book The Prophets, and there's a character in it who describes their society where everyone, when they reach puberty, get to decide and declare to their community whether they will be man, woman, all, or free. And that idea of free as a gender option just has hit so powerfully with me, and I think that's what both of these books really get at, is that idea of freedom. So I kind of reference that in here too. All right. By the time you learn to speak, I hope we've come up with new words that you never have to wonder if it's safe just to be heard. That you never try to shrink yourself to fit into their worldview. You can stop being a boy or girl, but never stop being you. And when you close your eyes at night, I hope your heart's a quiet place, that it's never filled with questioning if you deserve to take up space. And if anybody needs some time to understand things about you, that you will stay unwavering in what you know is true. And as you get a little older and your body starts to change, you can take some time to feel all that's new and pleasurable and strange. And when you're ready, you won't have to fear love from someone else, if you're grounded in the depth of love that you have for yourself. And I know, because I was the seed dropped between the mountains and the sea. They may try to say I'm just one of them, but goddamn, I am free. Like vines will send out reach for the one I'd be if I didn't have to get it right. As I reach for the one I'd be if we don't have to get it right. 'Cause when the world is wrong, you can try out things if they feel true. Wear glittered gowns and roller skates. You can play with dolls or pick up snakes. And you can read or draw or write fanfic. And you can let your leg hair get real thick. Cut your hair off, grow it out. And you can raise your voice and shout. And you can ask to be called something new if it'll make you feel more like yourself. And when you go to the library, pick any book off the shelf. 'Cause we don't have to be afraid. And you don't have to get it right. We can laugh and play and try things on and not be so uptight. 'Cause the only rule is to be yourself and never dull your light. And I was a seed dropped between the mountains and the sea. They may try to say I'm just one of them, but goddamn, I am free. They may try to call me a man or woman, but I don't have to play in their key. And they can shout and spit and gnash their teeth, and I will still be me. And I pray that you won't have to fight this fight, 'cause someday we'll be free.
Keep it going for Jamie Irby, everybody. Another fantastic first timer. Can we give a hand for them for their debut?